I want to talk to everybody about something, and so to friends and family, caregivers, kids, spouses, I thought that I had already talked about this, and maybe I haven't. I know I've talked about MS, NMO getting worse, and that it does get worse over time. However, something I think that is critical and something I think that is very, very, very important that we talk about is that this gets worse through a day. Okay? So for your warrior, and, kiddos, for your parent that may go to work during the day, and even if they're home with you, they're working very hard at that house. Okay? I don't think anybody realizes all the things we do in a day. Our minds stay constantly busy. We're counselors, we do laundry, we're organizers, we are cooks, we are problem solvers, we are appointment setters, we are schedulers. I mean, the list goes on. So for everything that you may do at one job, okay, break it down into if you were to go get hired at a job for one thing and then think of going and applying at a job for something different. Okay, well, say we're waitresses, we're dishwashers, we are we're launderers, we may iron, there's all kinds of different things we may do at home, so never count out the person at home. However, we tire out easier. Okay, so through a day, and mind you, fatigue can hit at any given point in time. And when it hits, it's very, very fast and sudden, and it's horrible. It's frustrating, okay? And it might change our mood because we're drained, number one, and number two, it is frustrating. But this does get worse through a day. Our symptoms will worsen through a day, so don't go, well, just an hour ago you were fine, or just, this afternoon or this morning you seemed perfectly fine. What's wrong with you now? Stop it. Stop. Because symptoms do worsen through a day. As heat increases or humidity increases, if the barometric pressure changes in a day because a storm is coming in or the weather is changing, and as we spend energy through a day doing things, our symptoms will worsen, okay? Doesn't matter what diagnosis or where you're at, whether it's RRMS, progressive, it doesn't matter, okay? Your symptoms will worsen through a day. So for all of you people that are out there, spouses, husbands, wives, significant others, aunts, uncles, parents, grandparents, brothers, sisters, friends, caregivers, kids, all of you need to hear this. It's very, very important because I see too often discussions being, had in groups about how frustrating it is that nobody understands, listens, cares, why at the end of the day dinner couldn't be cooked, or why at the end of the day something wasn't finished or done, or somebody was too tired to go out to a movie or dinner, or, well, listen up, okay? Because it's frustrating to us, but it's more frustrating, why can't anybody pitch in and help? Because this does get worse through the day. Our symptoms they worsen, okay? And they do intensify as the day goes on because we are spending energy, okay? There is the spoon theory out there, okay? If I were to hand you 10 spoons and I say for every activity you do, I'm going to take a spoon away from you. Every activity, that means brushing your teeth, combing your hair, taking a shower, getting dressed, because every one of those activities spends our energy and we have to pick and choose. Today I'm going to blow dry my hair. Today I'm going to take my nice long shower, blow dry my hair, put my makeup on. All those things take our energy. Then I'm going to do laundry. I'm going to clean the house. I'm going to cook lunch, dinner, whatever it is. All those things take energy. Okay? Now, for every one thing, I'm going to take a spoon away from you. And then you think, well, I only have 10 spoons. Well, you're going to have to plan very carefully. Could you do it? Could you make it through a day? Try to have some empathy. I'm never going to ask anybody to have sympathy for me. Not ever. But what I would like you to do is try to put a positive mindset forth. Try to put some positivity into your loved one's life. Try to stop complaining so much about what they don't have done, why they are tired, and maybe have something positive to say to them about what they did do. Okay? And stop complaining to your loved one that is going through this, and realize that yes, through a day the symptoms worsen. Through the day they get more tired. Through the day it does get worse. And the next morning we may wake up more rested. And that simply is the way it is. Is it rough on us? Yes, it is. And it's frustrating. And what makes it harder is the loved ones around us complaining. Okay? That makes it 10 times, 1,000 times, trillion times harder. Where are you? Are you in our corner or not? Are you supportive of us or not? Do you love us or not? Thought it was for sickness and in health, for better or for worse. For those of you that are married going through this. Because unless you're 100% healthy, not a thing wrong with you, physically fit, 100%, and I mean perfect, and I don't think there's perfection out there. It doesn't exist. It does not exist. Because if it existed, your attitude wouldn't be the way it was. I'm sorry. I'm just speaking the truth. You wouldn't be so ugly to that loved one of yours. So back off a little bit and embrace them with positivity and love. Give them the support they need. Realize the symptoms do worsen through the day. Give them support. Give them love. Pitch in and help. Okay? And realize, warriors, you're doing fantastic. You guys are doing great. Put a smile on your face because it looks really good on you. You're beautiful. You're strong. You've got this. Okay? I love you guys. Huge, huge hugs, and please be careful in the heat, okay? And the humidity. Be safe, okay? I love you guys. I do. Huge hugs.